Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi. YouTube channel covers a lot of all new Outlander stuff. Today we're in a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander and we'll have a look at the steering wheel and what buttons do we have on the steering wheel, what they're all about, and what can you control in terms of display screen and some of the cool settings that you possibly didn't know you have on your Outlander. Now, first things first, so this is a fully loaded GT with light gray interior. Now, if we look at the steering wheel, first of all, I like how it feels. It has this like perforated section here that it feels really good to the hand. It's nice, thick steering wheel, and it goes really well together with the vehicle concept itself, that it's like sporty, large and big. Now you do have the heated steering wheel as well right here, this button, and the all around steering wheel is heated. On the previous body style, just this part was heated, which was slightly annoying sometimes, because if you have your hand position on different ways here, or if you like turning like the steering wheel, it's just not heated all around. This one is all around heated steering wheel. It's awesome. You'll love that. So now let's have a look at all these buttons and the information screen, which is a very large, nice screen. You can see a lot on there. So we'll see what it's all about and what all the buttons are. So okay, let's get to it. Now, first, let's start with this side right here. So, and let's get to the coolest thing, I think. So you have these this drop down right here. So when you press it right there, so basically it gives you this menu right here. So it offers you change meter view, audio source, driver assist, and personal display. Take your time, browse through everything. We won't go through every single thing. We'll just go briefly on those things, right? But once you press here and you click this one here, you scroll up and down, and to confirm you click OK. Change meter view, there we go. You can change to this other type of meter view, right? So now if you rev it up, like this is your RPMs, that's your speed right there, right? So if you want to go back again, click here, this drop down menu, change meter view, and it goes to this classic traditional looks of your RPMs and speed. So I prefer this over the other one personally, right? And then the other cool thing I wanted to show you, you can personalize your information screen that's right here. So you can select whatever you want to display right here. So right now we have the gear shift position, which is in parking right now. So now let's go back to here. Now let's go down to personal display. And now we can select if we want to trip, fuel economy, time to destination, navigation, or just blank, right? So we can select what do we want to see. Now, if we go, let's say fuel economy, again, click to confirm. Now, this here is going to be our fuel economy information field, right? So we can see it right here, that this here is now, instead of gear shift, position, it shows our fuel economy. And then if we want to change it back, same thing, we just go personal display, and now we just choose whatever we want, right? So now let's go back to the gear shift. There we go. The default setting is gear shift, so then you just play around, do whatever you want, right? So very cool thing. So this obviously changes the radio stations or music tracks, and then the volume adjustment right here if you have your radio on. And then this one just goes further into the settings, right? So you go left and right, that'll change the settings, right? And then if you confirm, you go OK, press this button, and then you can see what you have here, right? And then again, just take your time, browse through all of them, right? So you can see some navigation related settings, some information settings, so you can reset your trip odometer and whatnot, right? So that's how you can browse through those settings with these buttons here. Confirm, exit, right? That's what they meant for. Just wanted to show you here, like this here, very cool drop down menu. Not a lot of people know what it's all about and that they have it. So cool, now you know what this is all about. So okay, let's check out this side right now. And being the fully loaded Outlander, you do have this My Pilot system. So essentially you activate it by pressing this button right here, and then you can see it, how it all comes on, and you have this display, like this icon right here, and all the information comes on about the vehicle. So basically what My Pilot does, it keeps you in the lane, and it like keeps a distance from the front vehicle, and it's like you know, like an autopilot, right? So keep you in the lane, keep you behind the vehicle. You can basically, it has the stop and go. As the traffic stops, the vehicle will stop. As the traffic goes, the vehicle will go, right? So it's that driver assistance. It has a couple systems involved, as we can see here. It has blind spot, make sure it doesn't go into other vehicles. Forward system, collision system. Let's try to bring it up again. And you have the lane departure system that basically keeps you in the lane, right? So that keeps you in the lane, it keeps you distance from the vehicle. So it's a very smart system, right? So if you turn this system off, like this icon disappears. If it's on, it's right there. And then this one here will be basically just showing you how close to a vehicle you want to get. So how further of a distance you want to maintain in front of the vehicle, right? Maybe you want to go further out, maybe you want to go a little bit closer, right? So it depends on your stress tolerance, so to speak, right? So, and this one is for the phone. To answer the phone, to drop the call, you just need to press it and hold. Cruise control, right? Or to turn on the autopilot, right? You just like set it, which I'll fully test it in one of the later videos as soon as I get a chance on that. And this button here is the voice activated commands. So when you press the button, the entire list of stuff you can say comes up. So you can either scroll down and then and select manually, or you can just do a voice commands and tell the vehicle.
Select a command.
We'll get exited so I don't say something by accident. Okay, so you can either use the voice command, just tell, hey, like just set point of interest, bring me to the closest Starbucks, or whatever the case would be, right? And then the vehicle automatically is going to put into TomTom operated navigation system, right? Or you can call somebody, dial the number. Obviously, this is nothing new, it's been around forever, right? The voice activated commands, but that's how you can use it. If you press it by accident with this one, you can exit it. Let's try it out. So okay, we pressed it by accident,
canceling voice recognition,
and you cancel by this. This is always exit cancel. Anytime when you want to exit cancel, then you press that part, right? So there we go. Like, just wanted to cover real quick, what do we have these buttons all on the steering wheel, right? So this is obviously the cruise control, right? So we press this now that we have activated, and says not available, seatbelt not fastened. So you need to get fastened seatbelt, you need to get driving, and then you can operate it. So cool, there you go. Now you know some of the cool features you have. Take your time, browse through these settings that you have up here. Very interesting settings you have there. All the, like, you know, we can have a look at real quick. We have driver's assistance, so you can select all the lane, blind spot, emergency brake, traffic sign recognition, and everything else, right? Personal display, that's what we touched on, that shortcut menu. Head-up display, right? So you can adjust the brightness, the height, rotation, all that stuff, right? Eco mode setting, right? So all these settings you can adjust in here through the settings. Sometimes if you buy the vehicle, nobody explained you this, and some of the features don't work. This would be the first thing to do. Go through the settings, make sure everything's on, make sure everything's activated, because maybe something is deactivated and you think your vehicle is broken versus it's not. So the vehicle itself, I forgot to mention, it's tilt and telescopic. You have this manual release right here, goes up and down like this, right? So and then you found your position, lock it in, and off you go. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you know a little bit more about the steering wheel, and see you in the next video.